First off, I want to start by talking about a couple of announcements that we made yesterday around contingency planning and expanded resources for critical care workers as we deal with COVID-19 and prepare for the surge here in Massachusetts. We expanded access to the free and priority COVID-19 testing sites for first responders to now include grocery store and supermarket workers. Starting today, the men and women who provide critical access to food and other necessities can schedule an appointment to receive COVID-19 testing at the Gillette Stadium in Foxborough and at the Big E Fairgrounds in West Springfield. If someone wants to get tested, you can make an appointment in advance with by your supervisor or your manager, and you do not need to be symptomatic to be tested. I also authorized the activation of an additional 3,000 Massachusetts National Guard military personnel to support our COVID-19 response if necessary. This order raises the total authorization of up to 5,000 members statewide who may be tasked with supporting requests from state agencies for equipment, logistics, warehousing, and related duties. And many of the assignments they've got so far have also involved supporting our communities. We're taking these necessary steps to ensure we're doing everything we can to keep the residents of Massachusetts safe, and especially our frontline healthcare workers. As we continue to take measures to plan for the surge, we continue to chase more personal protective equipment, and we're working as hard as we can to make sure we have enough equipment to keep all frontline healthcare workers safe while still being able to support their patients. This remains one of the biggest challenges, but solutions like the one we're visiting here today will help us aggressively use every means necessary to make sure people have the gear they need. We found creative ways to track down more and more PPE, and will continue doing so in order to get more to the people that are battling this disease head on. But today, Lieutenant Governor Polito, Mayor Joe Curtatone, and I had the opportunity to tour this facility, which houses Battelle's critical care decontamination system, which will be able to sterilize, when it's fully operational, up to 80,000 N95 masks per day. I'm incredibly grateful for the support we've received from Mayor Curtatone in the city of Somerville, who moved heaven and earth under his emergency powers to team up with Battelle and partners and stand up this facility. This machine will keep more masks in use and will sustain our personal protective equipment supply here in Massachusetts. These folks have been working day and night to get this build done, to test the system and to mobilize it and make it operational, and we're thankful for their efforts. On the wall here is their list of sort of existing and prospective customers, and it's a lot of healthcare facilities here in the Commonwealth whose names would be very familiar to all of you. As of yesterday, Battelle also announced that the service will be free for Massachusetts healthcare providers thanks to a federal contract. Good things happen sometimes when people work together, and this is another great example of that. The machine is well on its way to being able to decontaminate more and more masks into next week, and will be available to any hospital and first responder system in the Commonwealth. But before I finish, I want to spend a minute talking about our efforts to ensure that COVID-19 information and services are available to people in all communities, including non-English speakers. Yesterday, we announced that our COVID-19 text alerts are now available in Spanish. You can text to COVID MAESP to 888-777 to get those alerts in Spanish. As we've said before, the 211 line is available in over 150 languages, and all of the mass.gov/COVID-19 website is available in 13 languages. We've also recognized that up until now, the unemployment assistance application process has been particularly challenging for non-English speakers because of the legacy UI form is not available in multiple languages like the rest of the mass.gov website is. The Department of Unemployment Assistance created multilingual guides to the application process to help meet this need, but we've been pursuing a better solution, especially during these times of high anxiety. And that's why today we announced the launch of the Spanish language unemployment application form. The form is available at mass.gov/desempleo, It will ensure Spanish-speaking residents who are struggling with the economic disruption associated with this virus can access unemployment services and benefits. We look forward to further improving our multilingual services for all residents of the Commonwealth